Potato sugar?
Yes.
Django isn't a slave. Django is a free man, you understand? You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here, because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here. You got it?
Yearning for your validation. Validation. All in hopes I'm in the conversation. All in hopes. Pour so much of me into you. Can't believe I ain't never feel for me instead of you. I slide in the coupe. Fire, lose the roof. Die for the truth. Fired by no rules. Devils in cahoots. Drop a prayer on the screw. Got God on my side. How can I ever lose still? I wanna be humble, but I gotta flex. On them niggas. I don't wanna mumble, but let them respect. Respect me, nigga. I do it my way. They say it's left. If I sell my soul, what I got left? Because I don't need nobody else. I'm lying to myself. Not talking physical, dog, spiritual and health. All these opportunities is higher, right to tell. Got to be the man upstairs, cause the timing never fails. My advice, keep moving. If not, you can lose it. Wasting time on the clueless. Knowing they can never do this. Back. Tell them pessimists they need to spine. Whack when they're paralyzed in the mind. I don't need nobody else. No, I don't. I would tell my younger self. What you say? You got God as your help. Just let it go and never dwell. My advice. Unless they good to you. My advice. Look in the mirror, tell the truth. My advice. Sometimes you gotta break the rules. My advice. Stand for something or die for nothing. My advice. Flex on them if they hating on you. I would tell my younger self. Yeah. You should never go and let. Hypothetical. Fuck all opinions. Your validation and your acceptance. I never needed you. No, I never needed you. I never needed you. No, I never needed you.
Hey, good evening. Welcome to another episode of the Living Your Best Life with Life Coach Kurt. Man, have I got a show for you tonight. I've been waiting 5 months, 24 days to have this guest on my show. If you've been online, I done posted it about 15 times today to make sure it stayed in the top of your feed so you don't miss this show. But I just want to say thank you. And I'm going to bring her in just a moment. But I would love to say thank you to all my sponsors. 702 Braids for You. Oh, Cindy Michelle is just blowing up, folks. It's just incredible with her new website. It's going to drop this weekend. And just the amount of activity she's had on her Instagram, her TikTok video advertisement is off the hook. Y'all need to give her a call. You got that number up there. It's 510-606-5543. Give her a call, set an appointment, because the summer is coming. And if you want to look fly every week, you need to get with the 702 Braids for You, Cindy Michelle. She got you. And don't forget, mention Life Coach Kurt or the Living Your Best Life show. You get a 10 to 15% discount based on what you get from her. Then we got Red Rum Mobile Beauty Salon. We got my girl Jamisa over there still doing things, busy as all outdoors. I got to talk to her the other day. She's getting ready for the summer crowd. So if you needed to come to you or you can go to her, whatever you need to do, check out Red Rum Mobile Hair Salon, Beauty Salon. They got everything you need in one location, and it's rolling. Then we got my other little sis, Bougie Boutique Las Vegas. Man. Hey, let me tell you, these girls be having everything you need when you go on that site. All kind of jewelry, some Afrocentric earrings, the peace signs, and everything else you can imagine. Go to the site, put in promo code LifeCoachKurt or Living Your Best Life. Both of them are trigger, and you'll get a 10 to 15% discount on any order that you have. So, with no further ado, I also want to give a shout out to the best and incredible radio team online in the nation, but we stationed right here in Las Vegas, Nevada, at Beautifully Unique Radio All our hosts, I want to give them all a shout out. All our shows are off the hook Monday through Sunday. We got you covered. Might be a break on Saturday and Thursday, but it don't matter. We here for you all the other days. Check out BU Radio Team. If you like one, you're going to like them all because we all bring it straight to you every single day of the week or at night. 3 shows on Monday, then it goes on from there. Check out that BU Radio. We got the producer. We got 2 of the most devastating producers. We got Alex Apples, the Applehead man. That's my boy Alex. And tonight we have been blessed with NatTrail.com, the head man in charge. We love him dearly. Thank you for being on the 1s and 2s, even though I got the 3s and 4s. But that's how we doing it tonight. Now, let me get ready to introduce my guest. We can bring me in, and then we're going to bring her in. And I'm going to tell you, like I said, I started this January 1st. And been waiting 5 months, 24 days, 8 hours, and 15 minutes to have the opportunity to have Shannon, the queen, the comedy queen, in the seat next to me. I am so blessed. I am not even stressed. I made a call. She said, I'm coming. Not that way. Sorry. But anyway, we got jokes tonight. It's the comedy show tonight, so watch out. We're gonna bring Shannon in, and we're gonna start this conversation off tonight. We're about to have some fun. It's gonna be off the easy up here. People still say that, or it's gonna be turned up, one or the other. Okay? I'm just a little bit older, and the funny thing is, y'all know how I do my research. So Shannon,
what it do?
You was born in 1984. Am I correct? I ain't telling your age. I didn't say what month. I just say what year it was.
Right. Yeah.
So for me, that was 2 years after I graduated from high school.
Oh my goodness.
I just had my 30-something year reunion, so I'm just saying.
Wow. Shit. Okay.
But I want to thank you for coming on tonight. Go ahead and give me a little intro before I get these questions. Tell them what we're doing tonight, why you here. And let's go from there.
Yes. What's up, everybody? I am your girl, Shannon the Queen. Yes. Your Vegas female comic. That part. You guys, I am here live today, and I'm excited, man. He hit me up, and he was like, hey, you want to come through? I'm like, I got you, you know? So the topic is basically about life journeys, you know what I'm saying? What journeys that we all go through, you know what I'm saying, in the industry of the game. So like he said, he has questions. He did his research. He got his background on me. So I'm here, and I'm ready, but I'm nervous at the same time. But I can't leave out the hot chair on y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? He got this big, long paper sheet of questionnaires. It's like a pop-up quiz at school, and I can't ditch.
And y'all that know me, my questions flow, but when we get to the end is when we have those really fun questions that kind of put people, and they look at me and say, where you come from that one from? Come from the heart. Everything I do comes from the heart. Because I always like to say, stay blessed and highly favored. So if you're on this show, and I owe you a shirt, because I didn't do it today, but I owe you a shirt. I'll get your size, and I'll bring it to you. Okay. Because, all my guests get a shirt, and so I slipped today. We had too much going on, and I forgot. But let's get down to it. Now, there was a word that I read that I didn't quite understand when I was looking at your profile and things like that. What is the reality around the word underground royalty?
Underground royalty is basically a group of comedians that's funny. Okay. And I put a squad together. I discovered Underground Royalty because I used to do radio hosts for WBKE. And me and my cousin, King Darius Stone, we had a radio show called, what was it called? It was so long ago. No, it was called Royalty, Underground Royalty Radio Show. Okay. So after we stopped doing the Underground Royalty Radio Show, I had some comedians who supported me since I was hosting open mic at Coffee Tea or Me, and they'd come faithfully and support and just be there, and I just seen the drive in them and stuff like that. So I kind of I got this mind frame, and I see visions of a lot of good things and good thoughts that I could come up with. So I was like, a group of comedians, people don't have to really go around and look to book different comedians. I could come with a whole squad.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We could do a whole show together. So it started off like that, and And as me being a CEO of Underground Royalty and putting the squad together, we traveled together. I mean, literally packed up and went traveling, went to Utah, went to California, just travel together. We grind together. If it's a show open for me, they look out for me and bring me onto their show. So we're all individual comedians that just look out for one another. And as well, I put them on Vibe In with the Queen, which is my YouTube channel. And it's just a group of comedians grinding. Underground Royalty, you know what I'm saying? We royalty and we funny and we bringing it to you, and you know what I'm saying, the raw and uncut way. However you like it. We could go to we do events, we do backyard party comedy, we do open mic comedy, but you have to pay, you know what I'm saying? But we will do it for you, and we just do shows, we travel and all that. Like I said before, it's a group of funny comedians that's ready for some comedy and entertainment, black entertainment.
Nice. You said a couple of things, and I'm going to just go back. I know when y'all went to Utah, that was pretty hard, tough crowd out there. Ain't a whole lot of us living out there.
It's not a whole. That was one of my. I did the white crowd out there in Utah.
They still laughed, right?
Oh my God! Yes, they did. We did good. Actually, that time it was just me and my cousin King Darius Stone. We are called the Kinfolks of Comedy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you don't have a funny female comedian, a funny man comedian, and we actually blood cousins. You know what I'm saying? So that's unique and different. But he is a part of Underground Royalty as well. But he more of a Kinfolks of Comedy. Me and him more Kinfolks of Comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Short version of the Whining Brothers, huh?
Something like that. Yeah. So we went out there to Utah and and we killed it. We had so much fun. Them white people was laughing. I was like, y'all standing up. I said, y'all sitting down looking at me like I'm some type of meat to eat or something like that. I was like, y'all looking at me like I'm a chocolate milkshake. And the guys was laughing. They was rolling. I mean, tickled down. They loved it. So I'm like, yeah, that's what's up. I told them, I said, I come to sell jokes. I don't come to sell no ass, okay? I ain't come all the way to Utah to sell no ass just because I'm from Las Vegas. So I had them laughing. It was a great time. Shout out to my fans out in Utah. Now that everything is opening back up, book the Queen. That's it. Book Underground Royalty. We ready.
I've been blessed enough to see about 3 of your shows. I missed one that I really wanted to go to but got tied up that evening. But I know you have a slew of them that we're going to talk about later on before we get off, so everybody know what's coming up for you, because you got some things in the work that's going to be amazing.
Definitely.
That I was reading about today. So the second thing I heard you say was about these visions you be having. Mm-hmm. Now, we all have some kind of visions, but did you envision that it was going to take me 5 months, 24 days, 8 hours and 16 minutes to get you in the chair next to me? Did you have that vision?
I did.
Oh, goodness.
And I had it. I'm going to tell you when I had that vision, when we was at One Love.
Oh, okay.
And I had a show, and remember I was sitting in the back.
Yes.
And I was selling my apples.
Yes.
And you was sitting in front of me. And I blank. When I have my visions, I kind of like blank out and I stare.
Okay.
So when I was younger, people used to be like, why is she staring at me? But I didn't know I was gifted. Yeah, at that time, at that age, Right. But I was thinking, and I seen it like he's going to ask me to come on his show sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I was like, just be patient, and he going to come to you, and everything's going to flow. And it's going to be the right timing, and this was the right timing. Wow. You know what I'm saying?
God is good,
yes,
he
amen.
just makes it happen. And it's funny because you have your own show with Nat Trail. That's my producer, and I watched that. But what really excites me about you is your other journey that you let all of us be involved with when you do your lives on Facebook and some of the things you be posting. Yeah. I'll be stalking you. Yes. I know you got a man though, don't worry. But I'll be so stalking silly. Information.
Yes.
Because, us as a group, as a BU family, we all feed off each other. We all learn from each other.
Absolutely.
And some of the things you be putting out and some of the lives that you have, they be deep from a woman's perspective.
Yeah.
I've learned more. I've been around 56 years, so I thought I knew a lot. But I tell you, since coming to BU Radio, getting to know you and some of the other hosts and just the conversations we have and the information that we get off our shows,
right.
It's nothing but just tutoring. Everybody's giving information that makes somebody else better. We talk about the things that
positive
hurt
advice.
us and the positive advice. That's right. The things we've been through, them journey. Because life's journey ain't guaranteed to be nice for nobody.
Nobody.
Okay?
If it's nice, then it's something ain't
Something
right.
That's right. There's something going on the backside of you.
That's really going on.
All right. So now we're going to get into, now we got the chit chat out the way. Now we're getting into this real conversation. All right. So, being a comedian, and I know you do a few other things, you got a little multiple streams of income, but your passion and your purpose is the comedic realm,
Absolutely, yes.
And go ahead and just tell us how you got into comedy. You've been doing it for a while because you got family members that you did it with, and then I'll roll into the questions as you set the stage.
Well, as me becoming a comedian, I started off doing open mic comedy shows. I actually started off with Mike P off of 97.5, Hot 97.5. So shout out to Mike P. He was the first one who ever put the microphone in my hand, showed me love. He always been like real with me, dedicated to me. If I even come to his show this day at Luna Lounge every Tuesday, 11 p.m., y'all. Make sure y'all check that show out. He would put me on stage, no question asked. That's every Tuesday, 11 p.m. The only show that was still rocking and going hard throughout the pandemic, honey. Okay? They was still going on and going hard, and they did their distancing. They had the distance with the plastic in between, 6 feet apart, before Vegas was even open. So I salute him for carrying on that comedy show, because at that time I needed a microphone. You know what I'm saying? And he was available. So shout out to him. He's the first man who ever put me on stage. Mike P, I believe that was at Nacho Daddy's. That was about almost 9 years ago.
Okay.
And he told me to just keep going. And the feedback that I got when I was first on stage, I was nervous as hell, y'all. Okay. And the people was laughing at the things I was saying, but at the same time, it wasn't material. It was like, you know, just off the top and just trying to feed into the audience. So it's definitely levels to everything that you do. You just got to keep grinding. You know, it was a point in time that I felt like I wanted to stop doing comedy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you get them battles between your personal life and your entertainment life, your bills and what your goals are. So yes, and I just, you know, kept going. And after that, Richard Taylor had reached out to me. Shout out to Richard Taylor. And he was like, hey, where you been at? Why you stopped doing comedy? And I had came back to his room. He was doing open mic, and I go faithfully every Wednesday, faithfully to Coffee, Tea, or Me. And he had to leave and go out of town to do some other stuff to, you know what I'm saying, to strive for his dreams. So him and Craig Park seen something in me and believed in me and wanted me to host every Wednesday and take his spot. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, you know, I got it, no problem. But at the same time, I was nervous because I ain't never host. I was still doing open mics. I'm like, me? Like, out of all people, you know, and then I got the bad feedback. I had people doubting me. I had people saying, why did you guys ask her to host? She ain't even funny, you know, and then being a female in a male-dominant industry is hard, you know what I'm saying? Because you got guys who either flirting with you or disrespecting you or want your position or intimidated by you, by me. So, you know, I got a serious face. So some people easily get intimidated by me. So I'm like, okay, at the time it was a hard balance to do. But Craig Parks, he gave me something to always look forward to. Like, he was like a mentor to me. And I used to go to him like why are people hating on me? Like, what is going on? I'm not doing nothing. I'm just, you know, hosting, and you guys reached to me to ask me to host. It's not like I was the one asking you guys, you know. And he told me that's gonna stick with me forever. He said, when you have a journey that you go through, you're gonna have people getting at you, you're gonna have people lying on your name, you're gonna have people disrespecting you, you're gonna have dogs barking at you. But through your journey, are you gonna stop and bark back at them and argue back with them and throw rocks back at them, or are you gonna stay focused and keep straight on your journey to your miracle?
Outstanding.
Yeah,
that is right on key. You had some mentors, you had some people that believed in you because of your tenacity to want to win and always be the best you can be, and grow into that. It helped you flourish, get over some of your nervousness fears, and go ahead and conquer
it truly developed me hosting every week hosting. So, you know, I was still writing my material down. I was still new at the game and everything. I'm still new at the game. You know, almost 9 years is still You know what I'm saying? You ain't grown at 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? You still learning. You know? So went from there to this famous strip club called Lacey's out here in Las Vegas.
Lacey's on the backside of
Palomino.
down in
The
Northtown.
Urban. Yes. So I was not stripping there, y'all. I wasn't.
I didn't see you in there.
I wasn't doing that, not with these stretch marks and love handles, okay? But I was hosting, and I was doing comedy, and we had the comedy rocking every weekend. But then people start like feeling uncomfortable and you know, the comedy kind of like was like, I don't know, it was fun. We had a lot of people come out from out of town. We had a lot of good famous people on there. Shout out to Hope Flood, she was on there. Shout out to Miss Arkansas, she was on there. Like, I booked so many comedians, y'all, and met so many good people, and I appreciate Craig Parks for giving me that opportunity, and that just made my connections with people, you know, as a comedian, and building up my fan base and all that stuff. So it's really a major thing when you connect with other people who believe in you, and you just keep going. Don't let nothing negative stop you from where you want to be in life, and just keep going. And after that, Club Lacey's had closed down, so I'm like, oh my God. So now I'm like, what's next, you know? Because I was holding down hosting position for the whole 5 years straight.
Oh, wow.
Whole 5 years straight. Okay, and that's when I became the Vegas female comic.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was putting microphones in people's hands left to right. People was getting paid. Craig Parks was paying people. You know, it was just a blessing, and things was happening. So when I stopped hosting at Club Lacey's, I decided to do my own. So, you know, I started flying off and started traveling, literally flying, you know, to taking flights, you know, and traveling. That's when me and my cousin Keen Darius was doing a radio show and traveling with the Underground Royalty. That's when Underground Royalty got invented. I invented Underground Royalty, you know what I'm saying, and put the team together and started doing things like that. So, I mean, it's definitely levels to everything that you do, y'all. That's just the beginning.
And I see. If we can get the call-in number from our producer to put that in the feed, we got some people that want to call in. Sorry, I didn't think about that earlier. But, you know, Brother Malik, you know what Brother Malik said the other day, last week? He said he likes the stretch marks and all that. He said that's real women right there.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
So
Straight
you
up.
gotta just bring it on out there.
Yes.
And believe me, when the lights off, all that's gone.
Okay.
Okay, let's get into this first question. What's a common myth about becoming a comedian that you've chosen to be in your life? What's some of the myths about that profession?
Well, that comedians just always happy.
Okay, because you have your bad days too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's hard for dating.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard. I ain't even got my earphone on. I don't it's hard to date when as a female comedian in the game in the entertainment field. So that's a myth that it's all good, everything, you know, it's all good. No, it's not. Cuz you got, you know, guys that's into you and want to get to know you besides your jokes and your funniness on stage, and they become your fans, but at the same time they like you in a different way. You know what I'm saying? To where they, in their mind, you more than, just a fan. They like, that's mine right there.
Okay.
But, you know, a picture is just a picture. And then when you actually dating somebody, it's like, you know, you dating now, then you lose your fans. And it's just like, now they don't want to support because now you're in a relationship. So it's a lot of petty stuff. Okay. But I just got to stay focused on what I'm really here for. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
We got a caller. We got somebody hot that's ready to ask the queen some questions.
Okay.
Go ahead, caller. Who on the line today?
Hey, what's going on? This is your brother Malik Truth.
Oh, the truth in the house. Thank you for calling in, my brother.
Man. Hey, look, man. This ain't gonna be my normal jovial self, because I'm feeling like really emotional right now because of you, Shannon.
Why are you emotional? You be putting sad emojis.
No, hold on. I'm emotional because of joy.
Oh.
And this because what we need to see, and I'm gonna tell you, Shannon, anybody is a threat to another individual when the mirrors of their mediocrity is being showered in front of them by another individual. And when people hated on you when they thought you were gonna die, when you lost the job at Grits from every other failure, until you made it up in your mind, sister, that you were going to develop a plan and you was going to stick to it no matter what.
Right.
And as you continue to progress, you know, I've seen your pictures online with your son when he was smaller, and you when you were just in your stages of just not knowing what yet. And when you found your greatness. When you found your greatness and you kept progressing, even when I first met you, I was looking at a sister who was doing things and going somewhere. And to know that you discovered a power within yourself that is unstoppable and unbeatable, and that power is the ability to call those things that aren't as though they were, and materialize them through your actions, Shannon. I mean, you just don't know. Yes, I'm your senior, but you don't know how much you fucking motivate me, Shannon.
Goodness gracious. Love it, brother.
Yes,
I'm serious. To see you talk about one thing and make it come to life. These are the things that people should be celebrating you for. Things that people should be sitting down with you, getting up some of that energy and saying, sister, I need some of what you got so I can find my greatness. And you know what I say to the haters, Shannon?
What you say?
I don't say I hate you back, but I say stop hating and start searching. Stop hating on the greatness of your brother and sister and start searching for the greatness within your own damn self.
Right. And that was a hard part of my life when I lost the job at Grits Cafe. It was around Christmas. So it was around Christmas when I lost the job, and now, you know, my son like, oh, I want this for Christmas. He had a whole Christmas list, but in the back of my head, I'm like, I ain't gonna be able to do this. You know what I'm saying? With no job. I developed in my mind that I would not allow myself to let anybody take a paycheck away from me again. I am going to be an entrepreneur. I am not going to clock in for nobody else and they just take away from my son. You know what I'm saying? To where I'm like, what's next? So when I discovered that was a buildup for me. Shout out to Trina. Keep grinding. I love Grits Cafe. They food is delicious. I send people there when comedians come out here to Las Vegas till this day, go check out Grits Cafe. I get people who come up to me and say, damn, when I used to go up there, your energy there, welcome to Grits Cafe, what can I get you? Like they miss me being there, my presence, my energy. You know what I'm saying? But I be telling them still go up there and still support. You know what I'm saying? Because a door had to close.
Yeah.
In order for me to strive to see what's next for me. I'm not mad at her. I appreciate her. You know what I'm saying?
God used her to get you to where you was going because you was afraid to make the move on your own.
On my own. I knew I wasn't going to be there forever. You know what I'm saying? It was a time that I needed that position because my struggles in my life, and when my life turned around after I lost my baby and lost my fiance and lost my house, lost my car, I needed that job at that time. You know what I'm saying? But once God gave me what I needed out of that position, out of that job, it was time to close that chapter. Now, how was I gonna do it? I didn't know. So I was like, I know I need to put my 2 weeks notice in, but I don't know what's gonna be, you know. But it ain't about my plan. It's about God plans. So when all that chaos was going on and people was calling the job and trying to threaten my life and telling her to fire me or whatever the case may be, and however it went down, you know what? It is what it is, y'all.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. And it was what it was.
And you are where your
and I am who the fuck I am, honey.
That's it.
Okay.
You are who you are. So I love you, little sis.
Yes,
I love
much
you, little
love.
sis. You know I got your back. Kurt, you keep doing that and keep teaching people how to live their best life. And you know what's going down on Wednesday night,
yes,
brother.
sir. We got it, baby. Thank you.
You know what's going down. All right, I love y'all, man.
Hey,
Easy.
I can't wait to see you this Wednesday.
That's it.
I know.
This Wednesday at One Love, I got a comedy show.
No, this gonna be at the 3432 Bruce Street, right?
Yep, at One Love.
On the back side.
Yep, One Love, y'all.
Yeah.
All right, later.
All right, peace.
All right.
Stay strong,
Thanks for
King.
calling in, bro. All right. So, moving on.
Wow.
What advice would you give someone wanting to enter the field of comedy?
What advice would I give someone?
If you was mentoring someone and they came up to you and say, I really want to get into this comedy, what is one of the main things you would tell them that they need to have before they enter this field?
The main thing I would tell them is to have confidence.
Oh, okay.
Believe in who you are. Understand that everybody ain't rooting for you and everybody's not gonna laugh at everything you say.
Yeah.
So what you do is you discover your audience.
Okay.
Discover your audience. Fill them out. Before I go on stage, I fill my people out. You know, I listen to their response back to the comedians that was on the stage before me.
Wow.
I just say to the people who start in comedy, don't worry about other comedians, how they think of you or if they think you funny or not. Because as a comedian myself, I don't laugh at everybody jokes because I've been doing comedy and I didn't heard a lot of jokes.
Okay.
So I'm there to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. I'm there to work, so it won't hit me to where, oh shit, they funny. I'll be thinking about what I'm gonna say when it's time for me to get on stage, you know.
Exactly.
So a lot of beginner comedians go off of what other comedians think about them. It's not, you're not there to make the other comedians laugh. You there to perform, to make the audience laugh. So focus on your crowd, focus on your material, focus on writing, focus on focus when you on stage, you know. So that's all it's about, is developing yourself, because once you believe in yourself, that's when others going to believe in you. But if you still focus on the other comedians believing in you while you on stage, you nervous.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? We all get nervous. We all get the butterflies before we hit the stage, no matter how long we've been doing it.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because if it's your passion, you gonna want to kill that stage all the time, and you ain't no real comedian if you ain't never not killed the stage. You know
I
what I'm
remember
saying?
the first time I saw you, I'm like, well, she should be the main attraction here because she done out-funnied everybody. I remember we was at that small spot over there off of Twain.
Yeah.
Yeah, had a great night. That was the first night I met you, too. I
Off
was
of
like,
Twain?
okay, now, off of Desert Inn. I'm sorry, off of DI.
Oh, okay.
Remember right where that Golden Chicken is now? It's right across that little bar right there.
Oh,
It was a
wow.
little Raider bar that we was at. That was the whole BU family was there that
Oh,
night.
I do know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah,
That
at
was
the
my
bar.
first time.
Okay,
Right.
yes, and I had fun that night.
Oh, it was hilarious. Oh, I lost it about 5-6 times.
People be asking me like, "Why you not headlighting? Like you so funny, you know?"
Right. I
And
felt the
eventually,
same way.
yeah, you know, it's gonna come around to it. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. You know, and people gonna realize it sooner or later. So just gotta keep going. That's all I gotta say is trust the process. To the new comedians out there that's getting on stage and grinding, trust the process.
Outstanding. So if y'all think we taking a break tonight, we not. I want to give a
going
shout out
straight
to
in.
the people on
No
my
Vaseline.
Facebook here. We got Bella and Marie. Thank you for checking in. We've been talking all day anyway, and thank you for those goodies. I see them, and I'm gonna make sure I get them. My brother Malik, always, and Misty. Guess what, Misty? Thank you for being you. Always
Hey,
there.
Misty.
We always talking and stuff, and that's always a great relationship. Truly appreciate all that.
Yes, most definitely.
And what we got next is, I would like to understand, what is the unique skill that you have that's helped you become this journey of success that you're starting to have and keeping that momentum going? What unique skill do you think you have that allows you to do that?
Healing.
Healing. That
Healing.
is so true. Yes.
I love to heal others. I love to inspire people.
Yes.
I love to inspire people. And when I say that, like, even if they don't tell me that I'm inspiring them, I know that I'm inspiring others. because healing is important. I had to heal. And when I discovered my self-healing, I felt like that's important in my life, especially me being a comedian, because it was once upon a time where I'd be doing comedy, but I was still hurt within, but I was still able to come on a stage and make a whole bunch of strangers laugh, but go home and be sad in the inside. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I need to heal if I want to become great.
Right, exactly.
How am I going to be the best of who I am if I'm hurting? You know what I'm saying? After I lost my baby in 2017, you know, it was hard for me to heal that from that process. You know, so I had to heal myself. I didn't go to counseling. I didn't do none of that. What I did was start understanding why it happened.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Thinking positive, like, well, probably if I would have had the baby, I wouldn't be able to travel and do this comedy. I wouldn't be able, you know, God is a purpose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a purpose for a reason why he do the things that he do. But a lot of people don't understand. So once you understand why things happen and you heal from it, then your life become a takeoff.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Now you're not hurting no more. Now I'm able to talk about my loss of my miscarriage instead of holding it in, but deep down inside, that's why I'm sad, because I really want to express it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's your therapy.
Yes. So when I do talk about deep things with other women or just individuals, period, you know what I'm saying, they can relate to it, because this is real life situations. I'm not no robot. I'm a real human. I got feelings. I discover things in life. I go through struggles. I understand struggles. I give advice. I soak in advice. I have real friends that I've been friends with for 30 years, 17 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a real loyal person, and I don't let a lot of people in my circle. So when I get on stage, that's my time to express, you know what I'm saying, my funny, or give people advice on stage, or even on the radio show, you know, or even on my live. So it's healing for me. I love to heal and inspire others.
Outstanding. I remember, I think you did a live, and I think it was a couple of people, and you might have been on the live, or they was on your live, but we was talking about getting out of those narcissistic relationships. Those things just cling to you and hold you down, and you can't develop yourself. I remember that we did a live on
Toxic
that.
relationships.
Toxic relationships, yes.
Toxic relationships is it's dead weight.
Yes.
It's dead weight that a lot of people hold on to because of years.
Okay.
We didn't have, we've been together for 18 years. But was it happiness? You know what I'm saying? Are you still trying to get back what you had 18 years ago? You know what I'm saying? Or is it time to let it go? And then a lot of people say, how can I let something go that I've been in for so long? You know what I'm saying? So basically, a lot of people settle.
Right, exactly.
They settle for unhappiness because of years that they had together. And I refuse. As a queen.
Yes. Tell them.
As me being a single mother and my son watching me.
Yes.
Misery is not an option. It's not an option. I have to be the best mother I can be. I have to be the best human I could be. I have to be positive, because my son is watching me. He looking at me. Yes. And when your kids is watching you and you miserable all the time, that's gonna transfer their behavior to be miserable. You know what I'm saying? To go to school and have bad days, because it starts from home. If mommy ain't happy, nobody happy. Now mommy mad. Now mommy cussing you out because mommy feeling miserable. You know what I'm saying? But when mommy happy, the kids are happy. As long as that smile is on my son's face, can't nobody tell me shit.
Exactly. Amen.
Can't nobody tell me shit about my motherlinghood. You know what I'm saying? How I'm raising my son. You know, so I get people who try to like, oh well, you always doing your comedy, or you always out grinding. How do you expect for my son to eat?
Thank you.
How do you expect for me to keep this roof over my son's head? You know what I'm saying? Like, my son, he's good. You know what I'm saying? He knows what I'm doing.
Right.
He's my biggest fan. He understands the business. I've been doing it since he's been 8 years old. My son has never lived with nobody else but me.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So it can happen. It's possible. Just keep trust in the process, and don't let nobody discourage you, queens. Come on, y'all. Like, for real.
Outstanding. So now we're moving ahead. This is 2021. Where does the queen see herself? Because she be having them visions, y'all, and they real, in 2026.
I see myself having my own business as far as the candy apple heads.
Okay. And that's a segue into that. Thank you.
Yes.
So,
see how it works? I'm telling y'all, I'm powerful. I'm a genius.
That's it. So, and this is a rhetorical question because I already know the answer, but I know different people be watching our shows.
Right.
What was the inspiration behind the apple heads?
The apple heads. A lot of people ask me that. Shout out to Alex, the engineer here at BU Network. Me and Nitrell have a show on Wednesday. That's my producer, and he was introducing me to Alex. I believe that was like my first time meeting him. And then he was like, we got to come up with a name for Alex. And much love, Alex, but you had a pimple on your nose. You feel me? And I was like, Applehead. I was like, Apple. I said Apple.
Yep.
And then it was like, we ain't calling no grown man Apple.
That was the trail.
Yeah. So I'm like, I kind of felt bad at the end because nobody knew where I came up with it. But as me being a comedian, I'm like, I'm gonna bring y'all some caramel apples next Wednesday, and I'm saying I brought the caramel apples in next Wednesday just off some, here, taste these caramel apples. Like, I bet you would eat them caramel apples. You ain't calling no grown man apple,
Right.
So then I brought them in, and they was smashing them apples. I'm talking about the whole show was smacking, juices everywhere. I'm like, y'all need some napkins.
Yes,
So, and then people start calling into the radio show asking about the apples, and I started just selling them like that. It just started going crazy right here on BU Radio. Me and my guy, we was at home chopping it up. And he was like, you got to come up with a name. I was like, I want it to be kind of like funny because I'm a comedian. That's my first thing as a comedian. So we came up with Appleheads. He was like, Applehead. And I was like, Appleheads? He was like, yeah. And I'm like, that's kind of funny. He was like, yeah, because you got an apple head.
You knew that was coming. He set you up for that
one. Yeah, right? So I was like, candy Appleheads. Okay. So then, he support me majorly, man. Shout out to Knowledge King. He's like really in the background of the scenery, but he supports me majorly. He put the menu together for me.
There you go, Knowledge.
Yeah,
go,
put my
bro.
logo
Queen,
together.
brother.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to him. And it's just been going since. And right now, speaking of the candy apples, I actually have one on me.
Woo! Lord have mercy. She carry them in her purse. She got a big purse. Got some candy apples in there. She got the queen bag with the candy apples in there, okay?
So, yeah, I brought this for you.
Oh, goodness
for your
gracious.
grandbaby, or if you want one, I know that you have grandkids, but this one is so cute.
I don't have any grandkids. I got nieces and nephews.
Nieces and nephews. Okay, because I'm like, I thought you said you had
and he ain't branded me one, and I ain't ready for one.
Okay, well, for your nieces and nephews, or for you, your son, whoever, I brought you this right here. This right here is your unicorn, Applehead unicorn. And it's really good. You know what I'm saying?
Posting that. Yes, I'm going to take a picture. It's going to be all over the internet tonight.
So I brought you that.
Thank you.
And then all my candy apples come with a prayer card because I believe that you're supposed to pray over your food. You understand?
Yes.
So an apple is a food product, and I just leave the prayer card in here for you guys. And then I also have the menu that I was telling you guys about that Knowledge is King.
That's what we need.
Yeah, so I'm going to leave this here for everybody. I have so many new apples that's not on the menu. This is when I first just like start going off with it. My first menu, and I still do sell everything on this menu. I got the Nutty as Possible, and that comes with all the peanuts that you can think of: almonds, walnuts, regular peanuts, cashews, and they're all on a caramel on top of a caramel, homemade caramel apple. Green apple is really good. Yes. Oh my God. So if you ain't allergic to peanuts, go ahead and try it. All my apples run at $10 because it's made with love. I do deliver as well. When I say it's made with love, I make the homemade caramel. You know what I'm saying? It takes time for everything, crushing the nuts to everything, to leaving it in the refrigerator for the caramel to sit well on top of the apple. It's just not thrown together. I also have red cookie kiss apple, which is crumbled. The crumbled sugar cookies, homemade sugar cookies, crumbled on top of strawberry drizzle. So I have the cotton candy sweet and gold. Let me see your apple roll.
Oh,
hey.
apple roll.
So the cotton candy is on the apple, and you know cotton candy dissolves in your mouth.
Yes.
So this is the hardest candy to make, believe it or not. The hardest apple head to make.
Yes.
Because it dissolves on the apple, and I gotta pack it up to where it don't dissolve. So that one's $12 because it's so hard to make, you guys. But it's well worth it. The kids love it. Adults love it as well. You got nice, all kind of different type of flavor candy apples, you guys. So make sure you check out my menu. Also, you can follow me on my website. It's Shannon DeQueen. It's simple. Shannon DeQueen. On my website, and that's it. And it's Shannon DAQUEEN on my website.com, ShannonDeQueen.com, and you can put your Applehead orders in, and I deliver, or you can pick up, you guys.
Outstanding, and that's entrepreneurship at its best right there. I've had a few of these apples. My niece and nephew eat most of them, and that's okay. But I bring 4 or 5 home, so I know I got an order coming up soon.
Right.
So I know we getting close. I'm going to skip a couple of questions because I want to get to the real deal.
Okay.
So as we go forward, these are fun questions. These are the questions that get comedians laughing at themselves, okay? So first, what's your favorite word? If you had a word that you love to use, like my word is outstanding. I can do something and I'll say outstanding like 20 times in the whole interview. So what's your word?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Keep it up there. Yes. Because you say that in some of your routines a few times as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
so
loving it.
That's when I'm excited, you know what I'm saying? Or something is popping, or, you know, I'm like, yes. Like, I just get really excited. So that's one of my words. And popping like bubblegum. Ooh.
Popping like bubblegum.
That came from that word was actually I came with that because the fact that I had
some dresses or something.
I got some dresses right here.
There they go.
Popping like bubblegum, you
Like
guys.
bubblegum.
And what inspired me to do the popping like bubblegum is because I had a vision.
Tell you about them visions, folks.
And it was a lady, she's a comedian. I don't know her name, she's irrelevant. And she tried to come at me raw and had a whole bunch of pictures of me and clowning me and talking about me. But all the pictures she had of me, I was popping. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And my name was in her mouth like bubblegum.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So me being a queen, I can't always get off my throne. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To check that that situation, you know. So I'm like, how can I get money out of this? You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to put her on spot, you know what I'm saying, and
Let
give her
win.
my fan base or my followers like, who is this coming for the queen? So instead of that, I just made it hashtag popping like bubblegum.
Outstanding.
And my guy Knowledge King, he did the logo with the bubblegum. I'm like, babe, put some bubblegums behind my face, you know what I'm saying? And then the hashtag popping like bubblegum came invented. So all the ladies that's out there popping like bubblegum, you look good. Females hating on you, but you know you look good. They got their name in your mouth like bubblegum. Go ahead and order you a popping like bubblegum dress, and let's get it popping in.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what? And you know what? If you guys buy more than 5 apples,
you get one for free.
What? you get a shirt for free. Okay.
Oh, we got the Applehead shirts now.
Yes.
That's what's popping.
Yes, you got your Applehead shirts.
All right.
So you buy 5. if you buy more than 5 apples, 5 or more apples, you do get an apple hair shirt, you guys.
And what's the price on the dresses as well?
The dress is going for 40.
40? Are
Yep.
they stretchy dresses?
Yes, they fit all size from small to 2X. They fit so comfortably. Oh my God! When I tell y'all, y'all know I like to eat. I cook. I post it on Facebook. I go out to eat. I grubs, okay? So I have to have comfortable clothes on like I do now. You know what I'm saying? Have some room. These dresses, you can have room in them. I wear my girdles under mine. But nobody knows it's under there, okay? And it just fits so good and so perfect and comfortable. So yeah, most definitely, you guys, all my merchandise is comfortable. I even got Stitch, Shannon the Queen face on the dresses. This is the tank top dresses right here.
Okay.
So yeah, they on my website, you guys. So make sure y'all check it out. ShannonTheQueen.com.
ShannonTheQueen.com. It don't get no easier. That SHANNON, capital DA, capital QUEEN.
Yep, the Queen all together. It's
All
not
together,
separated.
yes,
It's
all
DAQUEEN.
Yes, indeed. All right, now. So going back into these questions.
Okay.
So y'all got it. We got it popping up in here tonight.
Okay.
We got clothes. We got apples. We got fun. And we got some jokes because I still got a couple to come. So here we go.
Okay.
What is it that you're not very good at?
Woo.
That you consider you not good at? Because I know somebody else might say you're great at it, but in your heart, something that you're not very good at that you maybe want to become better at. You hear that pregnant pause? That's how you get them thinking a little bit, okay? That's it.
What am I not that good at?
Because I know you can cook.
Yes.
I know you can.
I'm getting better at cooking too.
Getting better at cooking. You do comedy.
Yes.
You got a great personality.
Yes.
I'm sure you take good care of yourself.
Yes.
But there's something. Now, I ain't going to call Knowledge and ask him because he's going to have his own point of view.
I don't listen. He'll tell you. He going to say she hard-headed. That's what he going to say.
Okay.
Yeah, she hard-headed.
And
she don't
good.
listen.
And that's okay because that's what brings y'all together.
Yeah.
I got one that's hard-headed too.
But I do listen.
Yeah.
But it got to make sense to me.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? And if it don't make sense, I'm going to ask questions about it, okay?
And that's good.
And if it still don't make sense, I ain't listening to that shit.
Okay. I'm not good at listening to shit that don't make sense. Okay.
For real. I'm such a Virgo.
Okay.
Like, for real, y'all. So, you know what? I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I listen because I came a long ways from being stubborn as, being the baby girl, the youngest girl, the only girl, and then having a big brother. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a daddy's girl, mama's girl.
Yep.
I want what I want.
What a blessing.
Give me what I want, what I really, really want. But I believe that I could do anything I put my mind to.
Thank
and
you.
whatever I put my mind to, I am going to be the best that I can be out of it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what life is about. Even as a life coach, that's what I try to bring out of people that come to me and ask for my services.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to have so much confidence about making those life changes in their life and that they need a push. And that's why they come to us, so we can give them that push and give them that confidence that you can achieve whatever you want to. You just got to set your mind to it and stop getting derailed by people that don't even have your best interests at heart.
Right.
Okay? Stay on track. You know, that's a hard thing.
Yeah, don't let nobody discourage you, distract you, none of that.
Right.
Just keep on going. Shoot.
So this next question, you can't say apples. You got to say something other than apples. But if you was a food, what type of food would you be? Now, I'm not saying it could be soul food. It could be Mexican food. But I want something specific. Would you be chicken or chitlins? Would you be liver or liverwurst? What would you be? A food.
Ride his face so good, make him think he eating chicken tacos.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Okay. Chicken tacos now. Okay. It's getting hot in here. Where Nelly at? We getting hot up in here. I ain't even mad at you. Y'all remember that, fellas? Chicken tacos. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, yes. I love that one. Now, we're getting down to like the last question and a half. This is really one of my favorite questions. If you could switch lives with someone for a day, who would you choose? If you could switch lives for somebody for 24 hours one day, who would that be?
For one day?
One day. You just get one day to be in this person's shoes, live their life, and then that day goes by. Hopefully you learned a lot, and then you keep moving.
I give it to Beyonce.
Oh, you part of the Beehive?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I do my
okay, now. And the legs switching and
right, you know what I'm saying? That'd be
Okay.
one full hell of a day, man.
Yeah,
I'd be on hella tours in 24 hours.
You be everywhere. I heard
Right.
that. The queen bee. We got the queen, the queen, and then we got the queen bee. Okay,
Right.
we got Shannon, the queen.
And we both Virgos.
We both Virgos
Yes.
so emotionally. Oh my goodness, I love my Virgos, but y'all just carry so much on y'all shoulders.
Yeah.
But love, peace to them Virgos.
Yes.
And my last question. Give them all your socials, where we can find you, and some upcoming events. I know we posted it on our flyer earlier, but go ahead and shout those events that you have coming up so we can make
Man.
sure we get everybody out there.
Okay, well, y'all can find me on my social media on Facebook. Shannon the Queen, that's DAQUEEN Butler BUTLER. You can also find me on my Instagram IG under the Queen02. That's right below, correct spelling and everything. Make sure y'all follow me. Yes.
Yes,
And
indeed.
also my YouTube channel is Vibe In with the Queen. So yeah, make sure y'all check out my YouTube channel. I have nice black entertainment, talk shows, skits, short filming, and just vibe in with the Queen. That's VIBE space IN space with the Queen, DAQUEN. The Queen is all together, and also on my website as well. If you want some of my merchandise or the candy apple heads, go ahead on my website, shannonthequeen.com. Yes. And then I have a show coming up on Wednesday. This Wednesday coming up, I will be at One Love. That is on Bruce Street. One Love is on all my social media, the flyer. You could get the address. It's only $10 to get in, pandemic friendly. Shout out to DJ Thump. He's gonna be the DJ on.
frat brother
Yes,
right there. I'm
so he's
coming.
gonna get you dancing in your seat and on the dance floor. Oh yes!
Outstanding.
Shout out to all the other comedians that's gonna be hitting the stage as well. It's gonna be a crazy lineup, full of funny. We ready, so y'all better be ready. Come dressed to impress,
Outstanding.
grown and sexy. They have a bar. They got food there. So y'all come on out Wednesday at One Love. Shout out to Macho. He's the host, Macho Black off of 88.1. I'm featuring for Diaz Mackey. He's headlining, so it's going down 8 p.m. Doors open, only $10 to get in. And yes, One
there
Love.
early so
Get
you can
there
get you a
early.
seat. Yes,
Yeah, so you
indeed.
can get you a seat because them seats do be filling up in there. And then after that, I also have some events coming up for pop-up for the candy apples, you guys. So that would be on June 5th at the Extreme Comedy Show, where you can buy some candy apples and also enjoy a funny-ass comedy show at the Extreme. So that is on June 5th. You guys, I will be posting that flyer real soon so you can get the address for that. I want y'all to pull up to that event as well. And I will be on a show for June 19th with Trey Liplock, comedian Liplock. June 19th, that will be at the Extreme Comedy Show as well. So that flyer is coming out soon. I will be posting all the flyers that you guys will be attending to, because I will be expecting for everyone to pull up, show me some love, show other comedians some love. It doesn't hurt to laugh, you guys. It feels so good to just, be free and just laugh and have a drink if you drink, have some food if you like to eat like I do, and just have a good time. And like I said, I'll post everything on my social media, you guys. Thank you guys for your support, your love, and continue to watch my journey.
Hey, she probably gonna have like a 12 pack of them apple heads there as well. So y'all gotta come on through. Let me tell you a secret about getting the One Love, because if you use your navigation, it's gonna put you in the building exactly on the other side on Losi. You got to make a left and come up and go around, and you'll be right there. So that's just hindsight. Don't give up when your navigation puts you in the wrong place. Just cut your navigation off, turn it back on, and it's going to get you to the right spot, I guarantee.
Yes.
Yes, y'all see them apple heads? So let me tell you what Kurt's doing. Kurt's been blessed. So blessed that I have an upcoming 6-week life coaching workshop for young men 17 to 24 years of age. It's going to be at Nevada Partners, and I'll have the flyer next week because they're working on the flyer today. Let me tell you, this is going to be one of the most incredible events that I've done. And I've done many events and panels and things like that, but we have 6 weeks with a different course each week. And it's a whole lineup. I'll bring that new flyer when I get it, probably in the next couple of days. But if you know young men that need some life direction and can commit to 6 weeks of on a Thursday night from 6 to 8 p.m., have them email me at lifecoachkurt@gmail.com. That's all one word, life, then coach, and then Kurt. And the Kurt is Kirt. Or they can hit me on my Instagram at lifecoachkurt. Still one word, LIFECOACHKIRT. This is going to be the magnitude. I'm coaching 20 individuals at one time. We're going to be all over the room. Don't miss out on this opportunity because it usually costs, for a 6-week course, it usually costs $360 per person. Wow. And this is a free event because it's being sponsored by Nevada Partners.
You definitely don't.
You got to come out. You guys got to hit me so I can secure you a spot. I got 11 seats left. I already got 9 filled with people that already signed up for it. I got 11 spots left. If you know somebody that needs a life-changing event in their life and they serious about it, we even giving transportation cards to catch Uber or bus passes to make sure you have everything you need to get to Nevada Partners on Thursday nights from 6 to 8, and it starts in the middle of next month. I believe it's the 14th, but I'll have the flyer next Monday. So y'all stay in there because...
What's the age group?
The age group is 17 to 24.
Okay.
If it's somebody a little bit younger, we're going to work with it. If they're older, I don't care. I'll take you up to 35, 45, because if you need help to get away from those disbeliefs that you have about yourself and moving forward, this is something that you don't want to miss. So tell a family member, your kids, if they in that age group, have them come out because we got food for them, everything. This is a really big event that we're doing. And I'm so blessed that I got the call on this. They called me and say, Mr. Kirk, can you bring your programs and can you guarantee 20 people there? I say, yes, I can. And so let's not let each other down. Come out and get this message I have to give. I got 2 other incredible speakers that's going to be there as well. That's teaching 2 other parts on different weeks. But we just blowing it away. And I'm teaching 4 of them. And if you know or heard anything about a program called Kurt's House, The Better Life, I've been doing this program for 25 years, and it just gets better and better each year. You want to see some animation, some things that's going to hit you in your heart and make you stop and think about life? Come on out and live your life, live your best life with Life Coach Kurt.
Man, that's inspiring. Especially if you mothers out there with teenage boys. Teenage boys that's 17, 18 years old and you having a hard time not controlling them, but disciplining them. Are you scared of them? You know, it's a lot of mothers that's scared of their kids, they sons, and they need to bring they son out there to get that help or to try to develop their mind frame to understand, you know what I'm saying, their position as a child. You know, so... y'all bring y'all kids out. That's amazing.
People will pay for this $360 each. This is all taken care of by Nevada Partners. So don't miss this opportunity to change your life or change somebody else's life. Grandma say, closed mouth don't get fed, and when it's free, you better get out there and get some of it.
If you know somebody that's going through something, share this right here. This information is well needed because we need it for our brothers, y'all. We need it for these kids growing up. We need it for these grown men that need help because they mental or they past traumatizing, you know what I'm saying, life to grow and develop to better. So, yes, you guys.
Exactly, man. I'm going to finish with a quote by Frederick Douglass.
Okay.
He said, it's easier to teach young kids than it is to repair broken men. It's easier to teach and raise young children than it is to repair broken men. But if you know some broken men in your life, and I don't even care if they're not 17 to 24, if they're a little older, get them on Life Coach Kurt. hit me on my IG, hit me on the email, call me at 702-334-1650, leave a message, and I'm going to put you on this list to change your life.
Woo.
Stay blessed and highly favored.
Yes.
You're living your best life with Life Coach Kurt.
Yes.
Love y'all. Thank you.
Mwah, peace. Thank you for having me on your show.
Yes, we got the queen in the house. It don't get no better than this.
Yes,
I hope I can get some of my foreign when I head off this show tonight. I think my producer might bless me with one of my favorite songs by him, and it's called Foreign.
Picture me driving
Picture
a
me
farm.
driving a
I was never complacent, put my foot on the pavement. In my dream I was chasing, while my girl waited patient. Spent a lifetime on this music shit, going nowhere, I was losing it. She was right there enduring this, while her folks like, why she doing this? But Shawty didn't care what nobody said. She was gonna ride to the day I'm dead, stay by my side when the others fled. So I'm convinced that she deserves it all. She believed in me when chances were real small. I picture me driving a foreign. Shawty, she riding the passenger side. Yeah, 3 in the morning, holding her head up. Yeah, there from the beginning. Oh, she was there from the beginning. Baby, you were there from the beginning. Shawty my ride or die, and she is my reason why I keep on grinding to buy her expensive things that money can buy. Her beauty represents me well. She loves me and others can tell. Her heart is where my love would dwell. Talk about her man and she would rebel. I ain't ashamed, this ain't a game. She was right there in the storm and the rain. Endure the pain and the financial strain. Now she gon' shine with the fortune and fame. She gambled her life for me. She sacrificed for me. She deserves it all. It's only right, you see. No matter the price, you see. I picture me driving a